Hello, welcome to Voices of Nature. Today we are going to be doing another pick-a-pile candle wax reading. And I just wanted to let you know that these readings, they're offered as a compass for your heart. So they're helping you to realign your purpose and your own intuition and the deeper rhythm of your soul. So within these readings, it lives the reminder that everything that you're looking for is already moving towards you. So this should be confirmation for that. So what I'll get you to do now is take a deep breath and just focus on which candle you feel more drawn to. Is it the first candle, the yellow candle, or the second candle, which is the green? You may feel drawn to both. You may like to watch both readings. That's totally up to you. There may be messages in either of them for you. And if there aren't, there are other readings available on my channel, so please go check them out as well. So let's get started, and I'll see group 1 in your reading. Hello group 1, welcome to your reading. As soon as I pressed record here, I started feeling quite seedy, a little bit dizzy, and a little bit sick. So there may be someone here who's feeling a little bit off or coming down with something. And the crystal that I was drawn to for your group today is the strawberry quartz. Now, strawberry quartz is a powerful heart-centered crystal, and it's known for promoting self-love and emotional balance and joy. So it opens the heart chakra, so it can help you manifest love and build deeper connections and attract a positive relationship. So if you are someone who's looking for love and you're trying to manifest that, grab yourself a beautiful strawberry quartz crystal. All right, I'm going to call in spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and divine beings of light, for coming and giving group 1 clear and concise messages for the greatest good of all. So let's first take a look at the card that we have for you, group 1. And the card for you today is play. So it says, may you seek out fun and connection. That doesn't surprise me that I was really drawn to this strawberry quartz, because the colors here are very similar. Spirit want you to play a little bit more, to go out and have a little bit more fun. And they're actually encouraging you too to do that with other people. So perhaps try to form a little bit more of a wider network, a wider group of friends. A lot of people I know are feeling quite lonely at the moment and have lost quite a few people in their lives, just be it through circumstances and changes in circumstances. So they're saying if you go out and join a group, or just go into even to a coffee shop, go and have a coffee by yourself, they're saying that you might meet like-minded people. Well, you will. They're saying you will. They're correcting me. You will meet like-minded people. Okay, so let's get this bowl organized. I'm wondering if someone is pregnant as well. I'm feeling a pregnancy because I am actually feeling really nauseous, and this doesn't feel like nausea of mine. This feels really quite morning sicknessy. So smells of certain things may be making you feel sick at the moment if you are pregnant. Someone will find out they're pregnant purely because of that symptom. They're going to say, oh, last time I felt like this, I was pregnant, and purely because of something that you've smelled. Okay. So we have a beautiful bowl with sunflowers around here and the beautiful yellow candle, which is bright and energetic, you know, happy and joyful and summery and warm, all things warm. That's what I'm being drawn to particularly here. So that doesn't surprise me that I was encouraged to pick up that strawberry quartz, because it is a very happy and joyful stone. And yeah, they're just pointing me towards that play card again as well. They're making me think of that. So yes, this is definitely an energy of warmth and fun and joy. So they're I'm hearing the song Do a Deer from The Sound of Music, and I'm hearing it, let's start at the very beginning. But I'm hearing that over and over again. So someone may be hesitating on starting something. It's just, let's start at the very beginning, and then again, let's start at the very beginning. So someone is sort of stuck in that loop of either not knowing where to start, or they've started and they don't know where to go to next. Spirit are saying with this, you're too much in your head. There's too much overthinking. So they want you to start going with your heart and your gut. So do what you feel. The next step for you to take is what feels right. So if something pops into your head, an idea into your head, they want you to just go for it without over-analysing it, because by the time you've overthought it, it just won't happen. And so you're back to the beginning again. So they want you to take action on the thing that pops into your head. If it doesn't work, that's fine, but they want you to at least, you need to get yourself out of this loop. I'm seeing a loop here. They're also saying to meditate, but they're saying that you're not, actually I had a conversation with someone about this earlier today. So they're not saying for you to meditate to try and find something in that meditation. They want you to make it a daily practice so that the rest of your life, when you're not meditating, your body has a much calmer state of being. So its natural default state is a lot more calmer, purely by practicing. And they are saying practice because it is a practice. It's a commitment to yourself to do that every day, to take some time to meditate. They want to take you away from the noise in your head, and they want you to learn how to be comfortable in the silence. Even when you do meditate, for some, they are better doing guided meditations, but for someone here, they want you to be comfortable in your own silence. So no music, just no guided meditation, just sitting there in your own silence, doing nothing and being in that present moment. And they're just now showing me the image of Mary Poppins. So is that Julie Andrews as well? Both of them. Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music. Yeah, so then your name may be Julie or Andrew, or perhaps those movies or Julie Andrews has a special meaning to you. That may just be confirmation for someone that message was for you. They're giving me tapping almost like Morse code, but they're giving me 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. This may be a pattern that you see somewhere. You may even see on the top of your phone 1, 2, 3, 4. It may be 1234, and 1, 2 may be 12% on your phone battery. Let me know if that's you. But I can see on here 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I'm seeing a breakup now of two people. Someone's not being honest. One person are leaving out the details to make the other person feel better. So I see two people who are arguing, but one is being dishonest. They're not telling the truth about a situation. They're not revealing all of the facts, is what I hear. If this is someone doing it to you, you know what's going on though. They're not getting away with it. You know what's happening. Whether you call them out on it or not, or just walk away, I think that's up to you. Sometimes calling someone out on something just causes more aggro and arguing. In some other circumstances, it really does let that person know that they can't get away with everything. So use your discernment. I'm hearing with this. You'll know whether you want to have that conversation with that person or not. You know whether it's worth it, and you know whether it's going to fall on deaf ears or not. Okay, I'm seeing a duck, and I'm seeing little ducklings following. And I'm actually seeing a duck with the rubber boots, like little rubber boots. You often see them, pictures of rubber ducks wearing beautiful boots, or sculptures or statues. So someone may have a statue in their garden of a rubber duck wearing rubber boots, with some little ducklings next to it. Or you may have one in your house. I'm seeing lots of lemons. And I can see baking and smell some baking. So we've got someone's baking lemon cake or lemon meringue pie, something lemon. I can also see a pond with some koi fish in. Either koi fish or the really big goldfish. They're orange and white. So I think someone's been around a pond and seen some either really big goldfish or some koi fish recently. Or someone may be painting some koi fish. Or learning to paint some koi fish. Someone else may be seeing these in the next few days. So within the next week, Spirit is saying if you see some koi fish, they come across your feed or someone mentions them, or that will be confirmation for you that your spirit guide is around you at that time. And with that, Spirit actually want you to ask them to show you things. So they're waiting to show you things and waiting for you to notice. So if you want to see something specific, ask them. And then be open to receiving it in whatever way it comes through. I have said that before, but they say it a lot. I see a group of friends here having drinks. I feel this is a moving on party. Someone's leaving. It might be leaving at work or leaving a neighbourhood, but I see a group of women particularly having some drinks for someone who's leaving, won't be around anymore. I'm also seeing a really big mouse. Someone may have a big mouse in their house. So they're bringing me to a party. I'm seeing pastel colors, lots of beautiful pastel colors, so pinks and blues and lemons. This is a baby shower or it's a kitchen tea, but the pastel balloons are really pretty. They're round balloons, not necessarily that typical oval balloon shape. There's a lot of round balloons and they're very metallic. So beautiful metallic pastel colors. I'm also seeing the balloons, the clear balloons with confetti in it, so pastel colored confetti in them as well. This may be you who's, if there was someone pregnant at the start, this may be a baby shower or a baby reveal, which may be why it's not typically pink or blue. I'm seeing all the different colors. I'm hearing now the words custom made or customized. So someone is having something custom made with a name on it. This may be for that baby shower. Something made specifically for someone. Doesn't have to be with a name on it, but it is something custom made specifically for someone, even bespoke. So they're even showing me carpentry now. So like a bespoke kitchen, floor to ceiling carpentry cabinets. Custom made to fit your home. Also seeing like custom made wall to wall sort of built-in cabinets with a TV in the middle or a fireplace in the middle. This may be something that you're talking about or making plans for. And if you're wondering why stuff like that comes through, it's just confirmation that there are spirits around you who are noticing those things. So, and they're giving me that message so that it's confirmation for you that they're around. I mean, these random messages quite often mean nothing to me, and they sound sometimes a little bit crazy, but they are confirmation for a lot of people here. So I'm hearing the word miracle. So someone has a miracle coming, and they're showing me the miracle card in one of my angel decks. And they want you to believe that there is a miracle around the corner. So if someone is struggling with something and you don't know if there's going to be a way out and you're wondering if miracles exist, they're saying expect miracles. So they're also saying that you're worthy, and Spirit wants someone who's feeling less than to write down all the reasons that you can think of why you are worthy. So they want you to put more than 5, and they're saying no excuses. No excuses. There are more than 5. 5 reasons or more why you are worthy of a miracle. Because someone's feeling like they don't deserve something. And that's so not the truth. I probably should have done this in the black bowl today so that you could have seen the colour a little bit more. So choices, that brings me to choices. I made the wrong choice here, but someone will be having an opportunity with something coming up. So you're going to have many choices. They're telling me that you're going to have more than 2 choices. So this is good. They want you to choose what makes your heart feel light. And they're also saying that just because you choose one thing doesn't mean that you can't do the other as well as or later down the road afterwards. So don't be afraid that if you make a choice that you're going to miss out on something else entirely. And if you start something, they're saying, that doesn't feel aligned or feel right, you can always make the choice to change that. You'll always end up where you're meant to be, they're saying, and you'll be there when you're meant to be there. no matter they're showing me all different directions, no matter which way you take to get there. So, you know, they're showing me a destination and someone's taking this road, someone's taking the other road. You know, two might be crossing over, but wherever you're meant to be in the end, you're going to be. So they're showing me here trainers, like sneakers, trainers, shoes. Someone may be training for a marathon. Someone else may be in training at a job. So you may have just started a new job and you are in training. Okay, and for another person, you're being trained. Okay, so you're not ready for the next phase yet. So they're showing me like a computer game, and they're saying that you're not quite ready to level up. So you're sort of staying on this platform, this same platform, before you are being moved up. So you're still in training is what they're telling me. They want you to perfect this level. So they might be asking you to take another look at something that's going on. Yeah, now they're getting me to pay attention to the swirls here. I'm swirling the water here. They want you to go with the flow. Someone here is trying to go against a current, so they're pushing against something, but they want you to stop and just go. Don't go against the tide. They're saying they want you to go with the flow. Someone may be asking something of you that you're resisting. Spirit are asking you not necessarily to resist it. Try and look outside the box and go with it. You may not see how that's going to help you in the big picture or in the long run, but they're saying you don't need to know. You don't need to know how it's going to help you, but they want you to go with the flow. Don't go against the tide. This may cause some more disruption if you do that. And you may end up getting to where you were going to the same place anyway, but you've taken the hard way to get there is what they're showing me. So someone needs to resist that urge to fight and just go with the flow. This may be in a work situation, I'm not sure. So I think that's all I have for you, Group 1. If anything resonated, do let me know by leaving a comment or liking, or please share this with someone if you know that they'll be interested as well. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Hello, Group 2. Thank you for stopping by. And I just felt drawn to pull a crystal for your group as well. And the crystal that I felt really drawn to today for you was the smoky quartz. So the smoky quartz is very grounding, and it brings a very calming and purifying presence to your daily routine. I'll hold it so you can see it. So it's very powerful in its ability to neutralize negative energy and alleviate anxiety. So if you are feeling a little bit unstable or a little bit anxious, have yourself a beautiful smoky quartz. You can actually get them in necklaces or a bracelet to wear on you. So the way it does that is by connecting with the root chakra. So it provides beautiful emotional stability, and it makes it an excellent tool when you want to release fear or stress or just feelings of heaviness. So even if you want to hold one while you're doing a meditation, the smoky quartz. So that's the crystal that I felt drawn to for your group. I'm going to call in. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and divine beings of light, for coming and giving us clear and concise messages for Group 2 for the greatest good of all. I am just going to clear this space for you as well, just to clear that energy from the last reading. Just as I tune into the energy of whoever's viewing here. So if any of these messages don't resonate, because they are very specific to certain people, please check out one of my other readings, as I said earlier. Okay, so let's read your card first. Beautiful. So the card that you have is held. So it says, may you feel the ocean caress. So someone may be feeling that. That's why I was drawn to this beautiful smoky quartz. Grounding yourself on a beach. If you can go to a beach or by the ocean and just walk along the sand bare feet, that's a beautiful way to ground yourself if you're lucky enough to be near a beach, or even by a lake, by a river, by some water on barefoot. But Spirit want you to know that you're held, that they are with you in those times when you are feeling a little bit shaky, or you're feeling that life may be a little bit out of control. Yeah, they really want you to know that you're held and you're seen, and they're with you and they love you. Is wow, that's nearly bringing me to tears. That's the energy that I've got here for this group. So there may be a little bit of insecurity here. If that's not you, I'm glad. I'm glad, because this is feeling a little bit it's a little bit down, you know. It's a little bit of sad energy here for someone. If that's not your energy, please don't take it on either. It won't be for everyone, but there may be quite a few in this group I'm feeling that may be feeling a little bit lost, a little bit down, a little bit unstable, not quite themselves at the moment. Okay, so having said that, let's see what comes up in your candle wax reading. I just asked you to take a deep breath, clear your mind, and I'll tune into the energy, see what comes through. Wow, immediately, did you see that flame go up and the warmth that came into the bowl? You are definitely being held. Oh, I can feel Spirit all around. All right, what they're showing me is you, and they're showing me hundreds of spirit angels, guides, ancestors behind you. They see you standing in a line, and there's people sort of to your side, but what they're doing is they're coming behind you, they're putting their hands on your shoulders, and they're moving you to be next to the people that you need to be next to, is what they're saying. So they're maneuvering you to where you need to be. They're helping you surround yourself with people who are supportive and who are compatible with your needs, is what they're saying. This candle's really smoking. Let's check that this is not affecting the camera. No. Okay. So they're asking you to follow your intuition when it comes to people. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut the end of this candle off. Just 1 minute, guys. Okay, so they're telling me that everything happens for a reason, and that edge of that candle needed to be trimmed. It needed to be cut off. It was actually trying to get too much attention. It was causing my attention to go towards that. So there may have been someone in your life who you needed to cut out, who was taking up too much of your attention or trying to distract you, because I don't think anything happens for no reason. You know, that really felt relevant to what I was saying. Anyway, let's continue. So they want you to follow your intuition when it comes to people, and they want you to trust your gut. They're also saying if you feel the need or the urge to go to a certain place. Now, this may be a place that you haven't visited. It may be a different state. It may be overseas. But if you're feeling the urge to go to a certain place, there's a reason why. So if is at all possible, they want you to go. I mean, this may be even just going to a different shopping centre to do your shopping. This may be going to a different cafe to get your lunch or your coffee. But if you're having an urge to do something, they're asking that you follow that intuition. I'm also seeing an angel here with her wings out, with her arms out. So you are being divinely guided at this moment. They are really around you, showing up strong. So what they're showing me is almost like a behind the scenes. So I'm seeing you walking down the street. I'm seeing your guides walking with you, and say you're walking towards the door, they're going to open the door for you. They're closing doors behind you. If you came to an obstacle, they're putting a little ladder that you can climb up. They're sort of weaving ahead of you to make sure that everything falls into place. And so they're showing me breadcrumbs, like in Hansel and Gretel. They're leaving you breadcrumbs to follow. So they want you to look for the signs. So your normal synchronicities, like if you see feathers, angel feathers, the more you follow the signs, the more that they will leave, is what they're saying. So the more crumbs you find, the more crumbs they'll leave for you. I'm seeing like a bow and arrow too. Someone may actually be into archery or have a bow and arrow. I feel like someone who is into archery or has a bow and arrow, this message is, I mean, it could be for many people, but there is someone specific here who this message is for as well. So someone's been told to go within and they don't know really what that means. Spirit is saying it's just listen to your gut. Just go sit in your silence and listen to what instinctively feels right, is what they're saying. And they say you know what feels right. They want you to trust that your needs are going to be met. But they do want you to ground yourself. Do lots of grounding. Some people may have purchased grounding sheets like recently. I'm seeing 2 embryos here. I'm seeing twins. There may be twins for someone. And I'm seeing toadstools. Someone may be working with the fairies. I've said that on here on this channel before too. There may be someone who works with the fairies. If not, perhaps you might like to try working with the fairies, because there's definitely a fairy energy here. I'm seeing the dove. And to me, obviously, the dove represents peace. Look at this flame again. There's still someone trying to get your attention. There may be someone who interrupts you a lot. Someone who's really out there, really outgoing, trying to, get your attention. I've never had a candle do this. The wick just keeps, the wax keeps burning back, and there's so much of the wick exposed. Someone may be about to be exposed with something. That's another thing that may be coming through. Something may be becoming exposed, something that you weren't aware of. Okay, let's go away from that energy. Let's concentrate on the rest. So with this dove, they're showing me a peaceful life, and they're showing me harmony within someone's home. You may be asking yourself what you can do to bring more peace into your home or into your life in general. Someone may be clearing space and decluttering. I'm seeing lots of decluttering of cupboards, wardrobes. It's giving you a clearer mind. It's like starting a fresh page in a book. You know, it's that starting afresh, starting new. I used to love at the start of the school year, you know, when you had new books and pencils. That was my favourite day of the year, I think. So they're giving me the number 4 and 9, so 49 or 4 and 9 separately, or the 4th of the 9th, the 9th of the 4th. Now they're showing me like a money bag of coins. So you may have been bagging some coins up to take to the bank, but what they're showing me is the old, what you'd see in a book or a pirate, I don't know, like a Hessian bag with gold coins in it. So to me, this is abundance manifestation when it comes to money. So they're saying that your goals regarding money or manifestations in general are coming into you now. So yeah, I'm starting to see this in my own life. So I'm manifesting quite quickly. So you may start to see things that you desire or that you want start to appear more quickly in your life. They want you to play with that energy. Was your card play? No, your card was held. I think the first group was play. So I have said before in previous readings about imagining yourself as the magician with a cloak and the wand and going around commanding the energy of manifestation. So having that visualization gives you a feeling of confidence, and imagining yourself and imagining that feeling of when you have what you want. I'm also showing me Harry Potter. Someone may be into Harry Potter, or you may imagine yourself being Harry Potter when you do this. Have fun with that, they're saying. Have fun. Have fun manifesting. Don't make it so, what's the word? They're giving me like angst, anxiety, anxiousness because you want something so much. They're saying start with really stupid little things like, well, they are showing me a park in a parking lot, manifesting that you will get a park when you go somewhere, but even something smaller than that. And once you start seeing the results of that, you start to have more confidence and more faith. Once you've got that confidence, then you can start manifesting bigger things. I'm seeing goodwill. Is someone volunteering at a goodwill or collecting things for goodwill? This may just be you or looking into doing some acts of goodwill for people. Someone's going to find some new connections by doing that. It doesn't have to be with goodwill. It could be with another charity. It could be... I don't know. They're even showing me a walking group. Someone might be joining a walking group. They're saying we'll walk with you as you grow. Something's going to be growing together. Okay, so perhaps this might be the start of something. You might meet someone at something like this, and you end up growing something together. You may start your own charity. You may start a podcast. I'm not sure. There's something that two people who are like-minded, who have very similar interests, will be growing something together. Because you've made room, things that no longer fit in or in alignment with you are leaving or have left. So you've made room for relationships that have more meaning, they're saying, and more nourishing to your soul. And again, they're showing me you with them with their hands on your shoulders, moving you around. So they are assisting you. They're moving you where you need to be. So anything that pops into your head, seriously, I would consider doing. Don't sit back and wait on it. Just, if an idea comes for you to go somewhere, then perhaps you need to go. And I was hearing the word chain reaction. So I think one thing is going to lead to something else, which is going to lead to something else, which will lead to something else. And something's going to be a lot bigger than you initially thought it would be. And it's going to do more good than you thought it would originally. You might have had just a small idea and you thought, wouldn't it be really cool, or wouldn't it be great if we could do this? But it ends up being so big that a lot more people have to get involved, or it becomes a full-on business, or I'm not sure what it is that you're looking at, but something small that starts, that you just start for fun or start just because you want to help a couple of people, ends up helping or turning into something a lot bigger. And they're still bringing my attention to this flame. Perhaps they just want to bring your attention to the light, to your own light, and see how bright that your own light shines, because that's really what is getting my attention, about how bright this candle is really shining. It's a beautiful flame here. Okay, so let's just see if there's anything else here that wants to come through. Is there any last messages, Spirit, that you've got for this group here? I'm seeing a man here. So there's a man almost leaning forward and there's something attached to his back. It's someone who's still hanging around, but someone who's actually broken a promise to you. So if there's someone who's still in your life, in your energy around you, who has promised a lot, but they broke that promise to you. It reminds me of that saying, you've got a monkey on your back. Yeah, there needs to be some sort of a detachment from this person. But I'm also seeing someone else who thinks a lot of you, who is thinking of you a lot, but also thinks a lot of you. So they've got a lot of time for you. Yeah, I'm just seeing someone lifting weights. So we may have a weightlifter here. So group 2, I think that's all I have for you today. Thank you for stopping by and sticking around to the end if you made it this far. And if anything did resonate, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.